Welcome to the intermediate level logo design section. In this section, we're going to explore the entire logo design process, from sketch to finished exported files. We're going to work through a client brief for a mock video sharing company called VideoFlux. We need to work through our sketching and brainstorming process, but we also need to make sure our logo is flexible and adaptable to many different situations. We'll also work with color, and we'll add that final bit of polish. This is an intermediate section, so there'll be some focus on intermediate level tools and workflow shortcuts, but the main focus of this section will be working and learning the logo design process in more detail, and also how and when to send work to clients. At the end of this lesson, I'll show you a quick 2-minute client brief so you can get an idea of what this mock client is looking for. Some of you may recognize this client brief as a recent student design challenge, but also as a student project in my previous beginner level masterclass. But this time, we'll work side by side, learning how to create something the client will be happy with. Also, I created a step-by-step downloadable Adobe Illustrator logo design file that will walk you through the entire process with you with tips, tricks, and more. As we work through this together, feel free to use your own logo design and ideas if you really want to push your creativity a bit further. So the goal for this worksheet is I wanted to create one concise document you can use to work through the entire logo design process in Adobe Illustrator, from sketching to exporting your logos. You'll notice 2 layers in this document that could be toggled on and off. One layer contains the example logo VideoFlux as I work through the entire process, and you could toggle that layer off and on to have a clear space to put your own logo design work. And what's great about this worksheet is by the end you can export this as separate JPEG pages or as one concise PDF that you can share with colleagues, students, clients, and others. Remember, the logo design process is complex, and there's many ways to approach this process. This is just one method that helps you break it down into more manageable stages. As we covered in a prior lesson, the act of sketching and brainstorming plays a super important part of this process, and finding logo inspiration can be tough. I'm also going to include a couple of websites to visit to help give you a little bit of brainstorming juice. Great ideas can sometimes be found by accident, and also be found with time. Do not rush this creative process. Some ideas come quicker than others. Here's the quick 2-minute client brief for the project we're going to work on together. After watching this, we're going to head on over to the logo design worksheet and start off with our brainstorming and sketching process so we can start to get some ideas on paper. Congratulations! The client selected you to be the one to create a logo design for them. Your task for this challenge is to create a logo design that not only matches the client's desires and requests, but also matches the company's target demographics. So here is the client brief. Your client is wanting to create a new short format video streaming mobile app, similar to TikTok and Snapchat. They hope to capitalize on the popularity of these short format video apps, where shorter videos become popular, shareable, and viral. Their name will be VideoFlux. They may just go by Flux in the future as a shorter name, but the word flux is a synonym for motion. They were asked the following question: what keywords or short phrases would most likely describe your app? They said trendy, youthful, hip, edgy, dynamic, high energy, outspoken, a voice and platform for the younger generations. They want the logo to be simple enough to look good in small spaces, like the header of a mobile app design, similar to Facebook and Instagram. They're not looking for a mascot or a very complicated illustration to go with it. When asked what type of style or look they are thinking about, they sent the following examples. Their competitors will be closer to TikTok and Snapchat, where they'll mostly be interested in promoting and hosting short-form videos or videos that are shorter than 30 seconds long. YouTube caters to longer and shorter format videos, so they'd be less likely a competitor for them. They will also only be available on a phone and will not feature a desktop version. The client has not developed the app yet, but hopes your logo design will help when pitching to tech investors in the coming months to gain that funding to start development. They want something that looks polished, professional, and ready to be used in the development stage of the app. So are you ready to take on this logo design challenge? I would love to see one solid concept, but if you wanted to show up to 3 concepts, you can. I also like to see your brainstorming process and the why behind your concept decisions. This could be a sketch showing how your concept evolves, or just a few sentences explaining your direction. Good luck out there, and I hope you and this pretend client can build a long-term relationship. You never know. If you do good on the logo, it could turn into a branding package job in the near future if they do gain funding. Remember, these design challenges are fantastic portfolio building opportunities. Take advantage of them.